So I commenced in January 2020 and I have worked in the Infrastructure Division, the Government Trading Enterprises Governance and Oversight Unit and the Transport team here at Treasury. I wasn't particularly sure of what the Department of Treasury did when I applied, but I knew they were involved with the entire state, the entire government of WA in some way. And then when I learnt more about them, I thought it just sounded like a really interesting role. I graduated from the University of Western Australia in 2019 and I studied economics and finance. My experience working for Treasury has been a lot of fun so far. It's been very varied. At Treasury we do 3 rotations for 6 months in the graduate program, so I got a good taste of all the different areas of Treasury, and Treasury being a central government agency, I've got a lot of exposure to the entire government sector in WA. So I think the biggest surprise I've received since working at Treasury is just learning about how government works behind the scenes. We do get a bit of an in-depth look at the decision-making process for government that comes from the departments and also the politicians. So I think just learning how decisions are made in government was probably the biggest surprise to me, and how big of an impact Treasury can have on those decisions. In 2 years, I hope to still be at the Department of Treasury, hopefully moved up slightly higher than I am now. And in 5 years, I wouldn't really know. A lot of Treasury graduates go on to work in other public sector roles just due to the broad nature of our work and our interaction with other agencies. So potentially working in another agency within the WA government. The Department of Treasury was not what I expected it to be, because I had no idea what it would be when I was getting into it. But quite quickly you realise just how much of an impact Treasury can have on government decision making. So I'm very grateful for the fact that I did take the opportunity. I think a lot of people believe that working in government is slow and boring, and that a lot of the people here are just waiting for retirement, but at Treasury at least I've found that a lot of the people are very motivated, very intelligent, work very hard for the people of Western Australia, and it's been an exciting, challenging experience in the grad program, and I've really enjoyed it. My advice to new graduates would be absolutely apply. Working in the state government has been a blast so far, so I'd definitely say if you get the opportunity, grab it with both hands.
The WA Public Sector, a place of opportunity.